Okay, we're back here at the Knuckle Ninja page. We're going to go ahead and talk about some of the things that went on this weekend. The Boom Snipes, Pumpkin Heads, which is pretty self-explanatory, and the new DLC Horde Command Pack that came out yesterday. What do you think about the Command Pack right off?
So far, it's been less than a day. It's been out. I spent quite a bit of time playing Alpha. I got hung up in the Alpha. I wouldn't say hung up. I got caught up in the Alpha. I had a blast. Alpha was refreshing to me. I'm not gonna lie, the game wasn't getting dull, but I don't know, multiple things going on. I needed something like that. Alpha brought that back to me. I'm pumped. I can't wait to play. When this video's over, I'm getting on and playing.
To me, it made it kind of like the heyday of Gears 1, because I love Gears 1. That was the pinnacle of online gaming with each other, with people, because there was no party chats. Everyone pretty much talked, because if you didn't, you were just bored.
Right.
It was great. I mean, with the Lancer and Nasher loadout, a lot of people, someone had mentioned to me that, oh, you just can't adapt to the new weapons. It has nothing to do with new weapons. I mean, I get a kill with any weapon in the game, personally.
I think, too, I think a lot of people might be getting confused because it's only been out a day. And if you pay attention, if you're the host of the room, if you look at the bottom of the screen, it tells you down at the bottom, this is, I can't remember word for word, but basically this is based off a competitive gameplay type. And I don't know if they're trying to, you know, see what maybe they're going to use for the MLG format.
That's what it is.
Or, you know, along the MLG line. So whether it brings back the feel of Gears 1 or it's a competitive gameplay format, either way it's refreshing.
Yes.
The Sawed-Off is a pickup weapon.
Hammer Burst is a pickup.
Hammer Burst is, on some of the maps that we played, was in 2 different locations. It's a pickup. The Retro Lancer was a pickup, and you know they're trying different things with the pickups and the weapon swaps and stuff like that. It's 4v4.
Yep.
Best of 4. I mean, not best of 4. First to 4.
Right.
Is the game type, and I do
well,
like.
Also, it's not always first to 4. They switch it up.
I'm sorry, on execution.
We jumped in a room last night. It was execution first to 4 for 4 versus 4. We jumped in another room. It
King
was
of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
And we played Team Deathmatch.
Team Deathmatch was 4-man too, and it's just like you said, it's just refreshing because I got sick of the whole everybody just. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's everyone just running around using the sawed-off shotgun and the Retro Lancer and thinking they're really, really good when anybody with a half a brain could be really, really good with the Retro and sawed-off, in my opinion.
And I haven't discussed this with you yet, but I'll go ahead and just get it out there. Maybe Epic pulled the best move of all, okay? They bring the Sawed-Off out, which intrigued players from other games to come check out Gears, okay? And you can tell you got a lot of new players, right? So they get the Sawed-Off so they can compete with the old Nasher pros, you know? That's their thing. So maybe now that they're backing down the Sawed-Off and you know they're putting it as a pickup weapon, this and that, these guys done fell in love with Gears. Because if you play Gears, how can you not?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So now they're hooked. So they're going to back them off. I don't know, maybe Epic pulled a great hustle with this one. You know, they did. Hats off to you. I love it. You know, but overall, the Alpha playlist it's outstanding. It's refreshing. Now we've only got one night's worth in on it.
Right.
You know, we're going to play some more this week. Definitely pound out some rounds on it. But the only thing, it's not a complaint, but you have to switch rooms to get different play type. I kind of wish it was execution, King of the Hill. Team Deathmatch rotation, or just mix it up, you know, 2, 2, and 2, or something like that.
I would agree with that, but it's fun.
Oh, definitely.
I love it. I mean, I had more fun last night playing Gears than I have since the first week or 2 it was out. I mean,
we played more rounds of King of the Hill last night than we have since it's been out.
Yes. Let's go ahead and get to the actual details of the DLC, the command pack. 3 new maps for Horde. It's Azura, Rust Lung, and Blood Drive. Blood Drive was a favorite for people of Gears 2 for Horde. They have upgrades for your command posts. I've heard someone I know told me that you might have to have some of your things like your turrets fully upgraded before you can actually unlock some of the other things like the call in the sniper strikes and things like that.
True, because to a point, I played 5 rounds of Horde solo last night waiting until you got on. And it shows it locked out until you have to unlock another one. So you have to max something else out before you unlock it.
Well, just so you know, in case you don't have it yet or whatever, you're looking to get it, you know, to utilize everything, you have to have your...
And we'll get some Horde in this week to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. The other thing, between yesterday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, to November 14th, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, there is double experience going on. So get in, you know, if you want to level up, now's the time to do it.
I think they did that because they reset me.
Yeah, he got reset in the first week. He played for a whole week, was like level 41.
Took a day off work, made it to 41, started back at 1.
Started back at 1.
We're back again, though, so.
Yeah. But you still don't get your little golden gear.
No, I gotta wait one more time.
Social player or whatever. That's unfair. What else was I saying? Oh, the November 24th, the 3 new maps will be available for multiplayer for everyone. 2 new maps from Gears 1 will be added onto the playlist, which is, they say, Gears favorites. Clock Tower, which I personally liked a lot in Gears 1. And Bullet Marsh, which I personally didn't like a lot from Gears 1, but you know, who am I to complain? They're going to have them all out pretty soon, I would imagine. All the classic favorites.
And new maps will be refreshing, too.
Yeah. New weapon skins, which is the Jungle Camo and Team Plasma are available. 3 new COG character skins, Onyx Guard, Bernie, and Big Rig Dizzy are all available for anyone who gets the DLC. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I did hear that on January, a lot of the DLC that's been out or coming out, some of the pre-order exclusives like Adam Phoenix, Commando Dom, those kinds of things, they're going to be available to anyone come January. So if you pre-ordered the game and you feel ripped off, well, don't, because all these people that are complaining about, oh, they should have done this, they should have done that.
And we all knew they were going to.
Yeah, exactly. This is a microtransaction universe we live in now. If you don't believe me, look at Farmville on Facebook. I'm serious. Everything is going to be
Don't look at Farmville. You're watching
microtransactions now. I mean, that's just what it boils down to. And all game, you know, people complain the DLC was on the disc. Well, it may be, but the fact is, when any other game comes out, I mean, look at Batman. It's been out for a week, and there's already like DLC packs for, you know, your Robin, and you got Robin.
Well, it's all about the DLC now. Yeah. Everything's about DLC. What's to come, and I mean, you can't blame it. I mean, it keeps the game exciting. I mean, you know, unfortunately, it does cost new money. I mean, not new money, but it costs more money. But
well, the thing is, I mean, a lot of times you go get a game before, and it was, you know, $50, $60, whatever the case is. You played whatever content was there, and that was it. That's what, like, Left 4 Dead's a good example. Left 4 Dead 2. I mean, they put out a lot of DLC for that, but at first you play those same maps, like you said. You know, it gets stale, it gets boring. When they put out DLC, new characters, new maps, you know, bring some maps from the first one back over and different things. It's like it refreshes you on the game. You know, where it might get stale, you want to go back to it and play it.
You just made me think of something. I got to let everybody know this. Speaking of old maps and stuff, that reminds me, on the Alpha playlist, they've asked for feedback on the Epic forums.
Yes.
So if you like it, get on there and talk about it. If you hate it, get on there and talk about it. Give them feedback. With our support, they'll do what to keep us happy. So
I think they did the Alpha on one point, like you said, because the pro MLG gamers, they actually get access to a lot of the maps and things early. So they take their consideration, you know, what they have to say about it, their opinions above, you know, us, let's say, just because they're pro, they're paid to play the games and they excel at it. So they take their opinions and they kind of figure out what the pros really would like to see in the games.
And then feed off the whole community.
Yeah, and then they put it up there, like the Alpha thing, like you said. They put it up there to see what people are going to say about it. Whether you love it or you hate it, at least say something about it.
Sure.
Because in my opinion, I think from what I've seen and read with some people, people who have been Gears fans since the beginning love the Alpha playlist just because it takes it back. It doesn't really take it back. I mean, you still got the Gears 3 gameplay, the smoothness of it, everything like that. It just makes it more traditional, I guess.
Right. Yes, I think that's the best word for it, traditional.
Traditional. Because when I played it last night, it felt like I was playing, it had the feeling of like Gears 1, you know, that just the awesomeness.
You have a lot more time in Gears 1 than I do. Yes. I have played it and I understand what you're saying about that. But the feeling it gave me was the competitiveness. I had a chance in every battle I was in last night. From Gears 1 to Gears 2, my funnest thing is shotgun battles. You know, where you get into them epic battles. And you can do that in the Alpha pack. You can have those battles again.
You can get the battles without having to worry about someone just randomly coming up with a retro or
and wiping out the whole group.
Yes, and it's not the fact that, you know, I'm not good with a retro or assault off, because, you know, during the beta, I play everything. And during the campaign, I try every weapon. I dare you to challenge me 1 versus 1. I don't care. And you can pick my weapons, honestly. But, you know, I've had people, the naysayers, say that Alpha was terrible because it's, like you said, it's just, they say it's a dumbing down for people who can't use the new weapons. Well, I beg to differ. And hundreds and hundreds of people are going to vote for this, and it's going to be kept in there. I do believe it will be. Just to keep people like us happy, because we can always go back and play something else with people who don't like the Alpha and just play it. But to me, it's just, like you said, it's just something else to play. Like if you get sick of somebody running around with a assault off, you can just go, hey, let's go play alpha.
And the thing is, it's not like they've taken anything away from the game.
It's still in there.
Deathmatch is still there. Warzone, everything's still there.
And even the assault off, and the retro, and the hammer burst. You only load out with the lance.
The only thing that's changed with Gears 3 is now you've got more to play.
Yes,
that's it.
That's it. The Horde, like we said, we'll play some more this week. We'll get into that. We'll get some other people's, some people we play with, see what they have to say about it that have been playing it more than us.
And something else on the Alpha Pack. Some new achievements came. So get your friends together. 2 of the achievements I know off the top of my head are host a 5-person room where 5 people are the Onyx Guard in Horde, and then the other one is Beast Mode host.
Same thing.
Yes, basically same thing. But basically, what it boils down to is you need to have 5 of your buddies and to knock out the new achievements.
In there for the new DLC. Couple of I know they put 250 total gamer score points in there, and with the DLC. So, anything else you want to add? I guess we'll just go ahead and wrap it up here.
No, all I can say so far, what short time we've had on the alpha, it was good enough to keep us off the Horde.
And we're going to go play some.
Yes, we're going to go play it.
Sure.
Check it out, and please go to the forums,
go
Facebook,
to the forums, Gears of
and
War,
give your
Facebook,
opinion.
whatever. Sure. Let them know how much you like it, what you like about it, what you don't like about it, or whatever. Just voice your opinion, because that's what it says. That's what they want. They want feedback from people like you and me who are just average gamers that play. And, you know, we just want to make it known that there are people who really do like it. And there are people who don't like it. I mean, but that's your opinion. You're entitled to it.
One more quick thing I just want to do for the whole team here. We got Knuckle Duster, Yard Ninja. We want to give a shout out to our boy Sour Bear and Son of Sam.
Sour Bear,
are the 2 members
Sam.
in Meds at the moment. So
yeah, and call me Doc. We're working on
call me Doc.
You too. We're just busy.
But for now, I guess we'll wrap this up. We'll get to playing.
All right, yeah, we're going to start playing. You guys come back, leave a comment down here, and we'll be sure and get you some more updates with the Horde and everything next time. Take it easy.
Later.